So hello guys, my name is Nderitu and this is introduction to software development. So in this tutorial we'll be looking at software development, understanding some of the concept in software development, and we will start by knowing what is software development. We can say that software development is the process of developing computer programs. You may have interacted with various computer programs such as apps. We do use apps in our daily lives. For example, the application that you are using on your mobile phone, on your desktop, or even from the web browser, that is the web applications. So these applications are developed, they are programmed, and this process of developing these softwares is called software development. But you may ask yourself, what is a software? So a software is a set of instructions and data that tells a computer how to perform a specific task. This is a computer program and it performs a specific task. We have various classifications of software, and the two main classifications of software is the system software and the application software. These two classifications have something distinct. That is, for system software, this is a program that manages the computer hardware resources and provides various services for the computer programs. A good example of a system software is an operating system. We have various operating systems such as Windows, Linux, Android, or even the iOS for iPhones. These are programs. The operating systems are softwares. These programs manages the computer hardware resources. They manage the input, output, the devices, memory, they manage everything for the computer. So these softwares are classified as system software. On the other hand, we have the application software, and these are softwares that they are programs that perform specific tasks. For application software, they are more specific than the system software. A system software they have a bunch of work to do. They perform various tasks. For example, managing the resources. They also run other applications, because we will see that the application software runs, they are also managed by the system software. For example, we may have a certain application, a mobile application. This mobile application is managed by the operating system of the phone you are using. For example, for Android, this is the reason why you see that we have different apps for Android and we have other apps for iOS. This because the application itself is managed by the system software, and we have classified an operating system as an example of a system software. So these application software, they are used directly by the user and they are managed by the system software, as we have said. Examples of these application software include the mobile applications. These are the most common ones. We also have the web application. These include website, any functionality, anything that is on you access it through the browser, it's a web application. And also we have the desktop applications. So we'll look at the application softwares in more details and list some of the examples, some of the common applications that we use that are in this category, the application softwares. You may have worked with something like Microsoft Word, spreadsheet, Microsoft Excel. These are examples of application software. And for something like Microsoft Word, we can classify it as a word processing software. These are programs that are used for creating, editing, and formatting text documents. And another example of that kind of software, the word processing softwares, include the Google Docs. We also have the web browsers. The web browsers are used to helps the users to interact with content from the internet. We have various web browsers such as Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, Mozilla Firefox, and many others. These web browsers, they are softwares by themselves, and even some other software such as the web application will run on these web browsers. These are software that can also run another software. What we mean by this is because we have the web applications. Web applications run on the browser, and we have also seen that web browsers are also softwares. So another category of application softwares is the gaming software. People do like playing games from their PCs or maybe from a live website. So all these categories, all these games you play, they are softwares. They are designed and developed somewhere, and they fall under the category of gaming software. Then lastly but not least, we have the database softwares. So a database is a collection of data. So they are these softwares that manage database. They are usually called database management systems. An example of a DBMS, which is database management system, is Microsoft Access. This one is available in the Microsoft Office suite. And we also have MySQL, which is mostly used with web applications. So these applications, they are used to store, organize, and manage large volumes of data. That is the database softwares. So moving on, we've seen that the most common softwares we interact with, these are the mobile applications, web applications, and the desktop applications. We have the desktop application. This one should be changed to desktop application. So we've checked on what is software development and some concepts and define some terms, but now we need to know some of the technologies that are used in software development. These technologies are basically the programming languages that are used in the process of building these applications. So programming languages fall under different categories. We have structured languages, we have object-oriented languages. We can classify them into another category where we can have low-level programming languages, and we can also have high-level programming languages. So we have a language such as C. C is a low programming language, and this can be used well to interact with something like the operating system, because it can allow you to perform various tasks such as managing your memory, the memory of a computer. And that's why we are saying it's a low-level programming language. It is more of very close to the okay. Then we have the high level of programming languages. We have Java, we have Python, we have C++, and languages such as Java, Python, these are object-oriented programming, unlike a language such as C, which is a structural language. So these languages are some of the languages that are used in software development, and they are a bunch of languages. You can't learn all of them, but at least when you learn some fundamentals of one, you can be able to cope up with any other language, because it's only some syntax may be changing and maybe understanding the specific concepts of that particular language. So since this was just an introduction to software development, we'll not go any deeper into any of those languages, but we may use one or two of those languages later. So that was just an introduction to software development, and we'll look at more concepts later.